Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Coops Fitness. If you're new here, make sure you like this video and subscribe to Coops Fitness immediately. So, what I want to do today is I want to go a little bit deeper. I want to talk to you guys about something a little bit different instead of just the basic concepts of fitness. What I want to talk to you about is something more to do with mindset and self-esteem and the psychology of high achievement. Now, this isn't just applied in fitness, it can be applied anywhere. But these kind of things are the main building blocks that you need to have if you want to excel in any high performance skill and any high performance niche, I would say. And fitness is no exception. I would say fitness is going to be number one. Fitness, athletic performance, that ties to like high competition environments, etc., etc. So basically, what I want to talk about and what this has a lot to do with is comparing yourself to those around you and using that as like a gauge of how well you're doing. This is something that a lot of people unfortunately misinterpret because we know that you have to push yourself to do better. You want to step up. If you want to get better at something, you need to work really hard. You need to step it up. You need to push yourself. You need to do something that you've never done before. Okay? We know that, right? But here's the thing, and I think that people misinterpret that sometimes for gauging that off of someone else instead of gauging that off of their own performance and their own ability. Most people, instead of taking a look in the mirror, instead of assessing themselves, instead of telling themselves that they know they can do more, they know they can do better, those are the same people, the people who don't do those things, those are the same people that look at someone else because they are insecure and they have to look at someone else and they're trying to validate themselves and they're trying to come up with what is the right thing to do or where is a good place to be at based off of where that person over there is because they're insecure, because they need to be validated. And those are the same people that are constantly out there looking for attention. Those are the same people who are looking for that validation, who always need approval from other people. Those are the same people who are behaving in that sort of way. Now, your ambition, your ability to step it up, and your ability to believe that you can do more, your ability to want to go further and reach that next level, that is not the price of not comparing yourself to other people. And that is what people don't understand. There is a big difference between knowing you can do more and gauging that and thinking that based off of another person's level. Like, I'm not good enough because of what that person's doing because I'm not good like them, because I cannot do what they are doing. So therefore, I'm not good enough. No. No, that's not what it is. That's not what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be about your own self-worth. And that is what I think a lot of people cannot get right. They cannot wrap their head around the concept around, okay, I need to look at myself, because most people don't have a good relationship with themselves. Most people have to rely and lean on other people. Most people have to lean on others. Most people have to constantly look at their friends for validation. They have to listen to their friends' advice. Most people have to do whatever they are doing, and they end up following them in every single direction, and they cannot make a decision for themselves because they lack that self-worth. So I want everybody to leave this video thinking, okay, what am I going to do for myself? What is it that I want? I'm going to make my own decision, and I'm not going to give a fuck about what that person is doing over there because I'm doing something completely different over here. It's like you see, but but people will look at that. People will act the way I'm talking about, the wrong way. People will act the wrong way. They still do it. They still act the wrong way all the time. They'll be in the gym and they'll be like, and I used to do this all the time because it is human nature to behave this way. We try to validate ourselves and approve ourselves based off of the performance and abilities of other people. And we all know that you should never compare yourself to other people, right? It's such a cliche, right? But all cliches have that element of truth in them. Never compare yourself to other people and only compare yourself to yourself. And so basically, that is essentially what that means. It means that the hard way of saying it, the nasty way of saying it and hearing it is that unfortunately most people have low self-esteem because they let other people determine their self-worth and they let other people decide what they are capable of and what they should be doing. And that is the biggest thing that I need to address with society, with culture. Don't let somebody else decide your life. You need to decide your life all by yourself. And that's honestly it. That right there is it. If you can do that, then I think that you have the best chance because at least you've let go of what they think about you. You don't always need to be so concerned about what someone else thinks about you, about how they view you. You don't need to be so worried about that all the time. Just do you. And the people who don't care, the people who are not liked for what they do, the people who get criticized, you know what? Those are the people who actually go the furthest. Okay? So apply this back to life, right? Your ambition is not the price for only comparing yourself to yourself. I think a lot of people think that if you stop comparing yourself to others and if you only compare yourself to you, a lot of people think that your ambition is the cost of that. And it really isn't, because if you ask yourself and you know you can do better and you want to do more and you want to step it up, you will do exactly those things. You have to have that self-worth and that belief that you can do it, and then you actually have to have the commitment and discipline to actually go and do those things. And then you earn more self-esteem on top of that. And then you just keep going. You keep knocking it out, gain more self-confidence in what you're doing, and you just keep going, right? So at the end of the day, it all comes back down to you. So really, it has nothing to do with other people. It absolutely has nothing to do with other people. And like I've said it before and I'll keep saying it. The people who do it the other way, the people who compare themselves to other people and who gauge that off of someone else's performance, again, those are the same people who are actually not pushing themselves. Those are the same people who are actually not doing the work themselves. Those are the same people who will not step it up and who will not level up in life because they don't have self-worth. They have low self-esteem. So remember that. Take away that from this video, okay? That's all I wanted to explain today in this video. Hope you took something away from it. If you liked this video, make sure you leave me a comment, like, share, subscribe to my channel. We will see you next time.